Hello, my little yarnivores and spiderettes, Fiber Spider back again with another tutorial just for you. And today I'm going to show you how to crochet this really easy square. It is a dogwood flower square. It's so beautiful and really quite simple too. Very lacy, and I love it. Growing up, there were a couple of dogwood trees in my yard, and this reminded me of that, and I wanted to share it with you. So, for this example, I used a size I crochet hook, which is, let me see here. It is a 5.5 millimeter hook and worsted weight yarn. I want to say this is Karen 1 pound or Impeccable by Loops and Threads. I can't remember which. At any rate, very, very simple to do. This piece, now, as you're working it, it looks very, 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 very warped as you're working it. However, as you finish it up with the last round, it's only 4 rounds, by the way. As you finish it up, it really does come together. And this is a kind of square that would really lend itself to blocking, steam blocking. However, I haven't done it myself. However, there is another YouTuber that I follow by the name of Mr. Yarny Pants, and he has a tutorial on how to block, which for this I would find to be rather helpful. It's a bit warbly and wavy, but with a little bit of blocking, I'm sure it would be awesome sauce. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so starting right in with round 1, I have my size I 5.5 millimeter hook, and I got some more worsted weight yarn here. So, we're going to begin with, of course, yes, our slip knot, as we always do. And to begin with, we need to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we need to slip stitch into the first chain to create our ring, like so. All right, then I'm going to just flop that back there. There we go. Now to begin with, we need some double crochets. So we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. That is going to count as our first double crochet. And we're going to need 4 more for this segment. So into the ring, 4 more doubles. So that's 1, 2, 3, and, whoop, hello, and 4, for a total of 5 double crochets, because like I said, this chain 3 counts as a double. Alrighty. Now, to get on to the next segment, we need to first chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then into the center ring again, another 5 more double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 5 more double crochets into the center ring. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we just need to do this one more time. Now, you can always scooch your stitches, your double crochets. You can scooch them a little bit if needs be, which I need to do that right now, actually. And that's okay. You can make room for more stitches. That's no problem. Okay, so then, last but not least, another 7 more chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then into the center, once again into the fray, 5 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then to connect this cluster to this cluster, 7 more chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then into the top of this first double crochet, we need to do a slip stitch, like so. There we go. And that, my dears, is the beginning of our square, like so. And that's the end of round 1. So it should look something like this. Alrighty. Round 2. Okay, so again, we're going to start by chaining up 3. And that's going to act as our first double crochet. And so we have a total of 5 double crochets here, so to speak. So into the second, we're going to do a double crochet, like so. And then into the third, the middle one, do 2 double crochets into that same double crochet stitch. So 2 into that same one, because we're increasing a little bit here, you see? And then into the last 2, just 1 in each. 1 and, oops, hello, and 2. So we went from 5 up to 6, okay? Then chain 2. Now into this chain 7 space, we're going to do 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more double crochets into that same space. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Chain 2, and we're back where we started. So into the first 2 double crochets, just 1 in each. Can be a little tricky getting in there, but we can do it. There we go. So into these first 2, it's just 1 in each, like so. Into the third, 2 double crochets into that same stitch. Like so, and then 1 in each for the last 2. Come on. Sometimes I have a bit of a trouble with the yarn splitting and so forth, like right there, as you can see. But that's okay. We're going to keep moving on. So then, chain 2. Then into that space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. and into here, we're back where we started. So it's into these first 2 double crochets, 1 in each. Oops. There we go. So 1 in each and 1 in each. There we go. Into the third one, 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and then 1 in each for the remaining 2. There we go. All right, we're getting there. So then we chain 2 again, and into the chain 7 space, 3 double crochets, 2 and 3. Okay, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, and then one in each of the first 2. Like so. 2 into the third one here. Okay, and then 2, well, sorry, 1 in each of the last 2, pardon me. All right, then chain 2, 3 double crochets into this chain space again. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more doubles into that chain space. 3 more doubles. So we got 1 and 2 and 3. Chain 2. And then last but not least, we need to slip stitch to the top of this first double crochet that we did, the chain 3 that we started with. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about, it being warbly. I wasn't exaggerating, it is warbly. However, it will rectify itself somewhat as we go on, believe you me. I mean, you can see here that it is a bit warbly, but it's much more manageable once you keep going. You know, I didn't block this, you know, but it is much, much more manageable as you keep going, okay? So if it looks like this, don't freak out. It's quite all right? So we're going to keep going to round 3 in just a moment. Be right back. Round 3. Okay, so now for round 3, we're going to start by chaining up 2, not 3, but 2. And now for the remainder of these double crochets, we're going to be doing them together, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to double crochet these 5 together. So going into this next one, it's a matter of starting a double but not finishing it. And we're going to do the same thing with the rest of these. So yarning over, pulling up, pull through 2, keep it on, keeping it on, and so forth. All right, so you should have 6 loops on your hook at this point, and now you're going to pull through all of them, like so. Ta-da! Okay, then going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, into the middle double crochet, do 1 double crochet. Oops. There we go. So we have a peak here. We're going directly over to there. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now into this corner chain space of 5, we're going to do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets, all into that corner space. Okay, chain 3, and into the center double crochet, 1 double crochet, like so. Chain 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we have to decrease all of these 6. So going into the first one, starting a double crochet but not finishing, okay? And the same thing with the rest of these. Start the double but don't finish. Start it but don't finish. Start it but don't finish. 2 more. All right, so this time we have 7 loops on our hook. Okay, so we're going to pull through all of them like so. Ta-da! And chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet into the center double crochet of this grouping here. Okay. Chain 3. And into this corner space, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. 2 doubles, chain 2, and 2 doubles. Like so. Okay, chain 3, and then a double into the center double here. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then once again we need to decrease these 6. So starting a double but not finishing it again, just as we did before. Same thing with the rest of these. Excuse me. Okay. There we go. So again, we have 7 loops on our hook. We pull through all of them. There we go. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, 5. Double crochet into the center double here. Oh, hello. There we go. Okay. And then chain 3. Again, into the corner space, 2 doubles. Like so. Chain 2 and 2 more doubles. Okay. Chain 3. Double crochet into the center double right here. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we got to decrease these. So that's starting but not finishing all the way across until we pull through all of them once again. Oops. All right, so then we pull through all of the loops. There we go. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet into the center double right here. Chain 3. And into the corner space, 2 doubles. Chain 2 and 2 doubles. There we go. All right. Chain 3. Double crochet into the center double crochet of this cluster here. Okay. And then we have reached the end of the road. Okay, so now chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we need to slip stitch into this stitch right here to finish round 3. Ta-da! All right, now I'm going to try to lay this out a little and smooth it out a little so that you can see where we are at. All right, bear with me a moment here. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Now, of course, when you cinch up the center, that will help a little bit, and blocking will help a little bit. And also, the last round that we're going to do will also help a little bit. You know, just to keep that in mind, you know. I mean, yes, it is a little bit wavy, but I still love it to death. So, without further ado, let's get into round 4. Onwards and upwards to round 4. All right. So, we're going to start right in by doing a chaining of 1. And into that same stitch that we did, we'll do a single crochet. Okay, like so. Now, into the chain of 5, 3 single crochets into this chain space. So that's 2 and 3. Into the double, 1 single crochet. Into the next chain space, 3 single crochets. Okay, 1 single crochet into each of these double crochet stitches. And then into the corner, 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 in each again. This is all single crochets for this round. Okay, then 3 into this space. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 into this double. Then 3 into this chain 5 space. 1, 2, 3. Then into this stitch right here. You see right there. 1 single crochet, like so. Then 3 into the next chain 5 space. 1 into the double. 3 into the next space. Then 1 in each of these doubles. Then 3 into this corner space. 1, 2, 3, then 1 in each of these doubles, 1 and 2, 3 into this space, 1, 2, 3, 1 into this double, 3 into the next chain 5 space, 1, 2, 3, 1 into this stitch here where we did our decreasing. Okay, 3 into the next chain 5 space, 2, 3, 1 into the next double, 3 into the next chain space, 2 and 3, 1 in each of these doubles, 3 into this corner space, 1, 2, 3, 1 in each of these two, 1 and 2. We're getting there. Into this chain space, 3 singles. Okay, 1 into this double. Yep, 3 in this one again. 1, 2, and 3. 1 into this stitch right here. Okay, 3 into the next space. 2, 3, 1 into this double right here. 3 into the next chain space. 1, 2, 3, 1 in each for these two. 3 in this corner. 2 and 3. 1 in each of these two. 3 into the next chain space. Okay. 1 into this double. 3 into this chain space right here. And last but not least, into this first single that we did, do a slip stitch. Da 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 da, da 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 da. We're done, haha. All right, so let me spread this out and I'll show you where I'm at. Okay, just do that and that. A little bit of tweaking, a little bit of steam blocking would do wonders for this, I think. And there you have it. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely love it. And I hope you do too. And if you did, please hit that little thumbs up button down below because I really appreciate your support. Also, would love to hear from you. So if you have any questions, comments, what have you, please do so in the comments section down below. Would love to hear from you. And also, if you haven't hit subscribe, please do so because I try to post videos as often as I can, whether it be knitting, crocheting, audiobook narration, or if you like flowers, I also have, actually, this is going to sound odd, but I do have my other YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, and I'm doing a series on a game called Flower. I know, odd enough, right? So I'm going to put links also to that and also the steam blocking tutorial that I mentioned earlier so that you can check out Mr. Yarny Pants and his channel. So listen, my dears, until the next time, I want you all to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and above all, stay stitching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.